Hi, this is Allison Molitor, your instructor for this course. The purpose of this video will be to give you a brief tutorial of how to navigate our course site. So you can see I've logged into Blackboard. I've clicked into our course site from my home page, and when you do that, you'll land on the announcements page. This page is where I'll post any announcements. I'll have weekly announcements that have important information. If I need you to know something, it will be here in the announcements. So it is important that when you log in, you check here for any new announcements. They'll be at the top and read through them. You'll navigate our course site by using these buttons on the left-hand side. So I'm going to walk through them here quickly so you'll know what's available in them. So under announcements, the next area is faculty information. This is where you can find all of my contact information, including the Zoom link to connect to my office hours. So I do have regular office hours. And if you need to meet outside of those, please reach out via email or phone. I'm always happy to meet outside of that as well, but all of my contact information will live here for the semester. Below that is the syllabus and schedule, which is just what it sounds like. You'll find our course syllabus here. It's important, particularly this week, that you read through it. It has all of the expectations. You'll find the kinds of assignments we're going to do, the grading scale for this course, things like late policy assignments. All of that's in the syllabus. And at the bottom of the syllabus is a course schedule, but I've also created it as its own document here. So the schedule will show you what we're doing each week throughout the semester. And you can see on the right-hand side here, it has a checklist of all of the assignments, including how many points they're worth. So you can print that out if you like paper and use that as a checklist each week. It'll be posted in other places as well, but that's an easy kind of place to look for all of the work that you'll be doing each week. Below that is our weekly assignments link, and this is going to be our most important area in the class because each week we'll have a weekly folder, and on each week on Sundays a new folder will open up. So you can see now we're in week 1, there's just the week 1 folder. The next Sunday a new one will open up and week 2 will be in here. You can see again it will show you the activities for the week. If you click into it, the folders are going to be set up the same each week. So generally our due dates will be on Wednesdays and Sundays. For this first week, it's due Thursday because of the Monday holiday, but you'll find a section for things that are due on Wednesday. Each of these things, anything underlined in Blackboard is a link. So these are folders. You can click into them and work through the content. When you're done with a particular folder, you can either go back using these links at the top, or in some cases they have links at the bottom. So you'll work through each folder, do the content. Some of these will be assignments like our discussion forum, and then you'll see the next section, which will be the things due by Sunday, and you'll work through those. So everything that you need to complete for a week will be found in the weekly folder always, so you can always come here, and as long as you've kind of checked them off, then you'll know that you've completed them. Underneath that, we have a link to the course textbook. There'll always be links in the weekly folder, so you can see here's a link for this week to the reading. But if you want to read ahead using the course schedule that's in the syllabus and schedule, or you just want to access the textbook, this link will just take you out to the textbook website. Below that is our discussion board forum. So again, when we have discussion boards, which we'll have each week, there will be a link in the weekly folder, but you can also access them here with the discussion link. So it's kind of up to you how you'd like to access them. You'll find forums here that you can post in each week. We do have 2 forums that will be open the entire semester. One is a raise your hand forum. So you can think of this kind of like raising your hand in class if we were in class. If you have a question that isn't specific to you about the content or assignments or anything that might benefit other students to know as well, you're welcome to post it in here and I'll respond to that. Below that, we have a spotting errors forum. So I do offer up to 20 points of extra credit in the course. One way to earn extra credit is if you notice any errors in the course, so things that aren't working, typos, anything like that. If you report them here, you can earn an extra credit point for each one that you report. And that really allows you to earn a few extra points and me to correct any errors in the course as quickly as possible. Underneath of the discussion board, you'll find a link called multi-week assignments. So we have several types of assignments in this course that we'll do over multiple weeks. So one type of assignment are Blackboard badges. Again, all of these will be posted in the weekly folder. So if you just want to use the weekly folder and work through that each week, that will keep you on track. But if you are a person, maybe you have extra time at the beginning of the semester and you'd really like to work ahead, you can come to the multi-week assignments area, click into any of the types of assignments, and you can see the assignments for that particular type of assignment for the entire semester. So that allows you to potentially work ahead since the weekly folders will just open each week. If you want to work on badges, for example, that are due in week 3 this week because you have a little extra time, you can come in here and do that. So all of the links are there available for you to complete if you would like to do that, but you certainly don't have to. It's just an option for if you'd like to work ahead or even look and see, you know, how it's a particular type of assignment is going to develop over time. So the pathways assignments you'll kind of be adding to each week. So if you want to look ahead, you can do that. Next, we have grading rubrics. So this is where any rubrics that I'm using to grade will be housed. Right now, the discussion rubric is in here, and I mentioned we'll have discussion boards each week. So this will show you how I'll be grading those discussion boards, how you earn the points for those. And then the last thing I want to show you is the My Grades area. And this is really important because it's where you can keep track of your progress in the course, look at your grades, and see the feedback that I provide on assignments. So you can see here, it's showing the first 2 weeks worth of assignments with their due dates and how many points they're each worth. A couple of things you may see in the grade book. Once you've submitted an assignment, if it's one that grades automatically, it would have the number grade, so it might be 15 out of 15. If it's an assignment that I need to review to grade, you would see a green check mark. So that just means needs grading, and it's a way that you can confirm that you submitted your work, but I haven't reviewed it yet. One other thing I want to make sure you know, when you're looking in the grade book, if you have a grade here, so if there were 15 here out of 15, for example, if you click on that number grade, that's how you can see the feedback that I provide for you. So it's important that you're checking your grades at least once a week and that you're taking the time to click on the actual grades so that you can see the feedback I'm providing for you. Sometimes that will be how to improve in the future. Sometimes that might be answering questions that you had written in a particular assignment. So that's how you would do that. So that's a quick overview of our course site. This week, take some time to look around, get familiar with it. If you have questions as you do that, of course, reach out to me via email or phone or visit my office hours. You know where to find that now in faculty information. And I'm looking forward to a great semester.